Oh. Ah, Mr. T, how do you do? Just sitting and relaxing here. Woohoo. Yeah, so I just thought, I'm a little bit bored tonight. Just thought I'd come on and chat to everybody. Ah, looked good, mate, when I seen it. Looked really good. So progress at its best, mate. So I'm gonna sit up. There we go. Ah, whoops, shouldn't have done that.
I got better things to do anyhow,
Yeah.
pal.
Yeah, so I just thought, obviously, I'll just sit and obviously play some video games and stuff. Yeah, well, just Red Dead Redemption. It's all it is. It's all I'm playing. But I just want to. My main point right now is to, like, literally just obviously talk. That's all I want to do. Just chill and talk to everybody and interact and relax. So nothing too major, you know. I don't know. Hang on, I think I've got the box here. I'll have a look. Yeah, it's just a standard webcam. Just a standard 1080p webcam. That's all it is. It's nothing major. That's all I'm using. Like I say, it's nothing. It's see with me. Like I say, guys, if you're streaming, I mean, I would recommend everyone to use a DSLR if they can. I mean, basically a DSLR, you could just literally put it on a stand, and obviously plug because there's a HDMI at the side of it. I've actually got one. I've got a HDMI. I just need to find get a new battery charger because the battery charger's like gone missing. So, but if I was to ever use one, I'd be using I would be using a DSLR for the camera because the picture quality be quite be quite good, like, you know. So that's what I would recommend. What's going on here? What's wrong with my horse? It's going mental. Yeah, you can play with other people online. It seems good. It seems good. I mean, to be quite honest, I mean it's no GTA 5, but it's pretty good. That water looks absolutely amazing. So what have you guys been up to today? Retro Nate, how do you
What is your
do?
problem?
Yeah, the overlays, you will eventually get it. I mean, like I say, I'll just use Lightstream for anything like that, and basically it works for what it works for me. Like I say, I'm just using the standard webcam with obviously with the gameplay headphones just right here, so that's what I use. Thank you very much, mate. So nice to see people there. Nice to see everyone coming in. Anyways, that's a good thing. So I just thought I'd just sit and chill, you know, and like pick everybody's brain, see how everybody's doing, and just interact with people. That's what I like to do. I like to interact with people. No, mate, it's an overlay. I mean, does look good, you know. So I mean, I'll just hit the if I can just hit my microphone, yeah. Can you actually see me? Can you? No. No, not at all. I know why. That's something to have a look at. See why that's doing that. Let's see. Sure. I didn't realise I wasn't. Didn't realise I wasn't coming on. Am I back? No, I'm back. No, Retinue, you're not messing with me, man. I do appreciate that, to be quite honest. That was just a slight issue in regards to light stream there, you know. So it was actually showing the gameplay rather than the webcam. But what happens is over time it'll actually do that. Here I am. So, what's everyone up to today? Welcome to the Baxter9 show. I hope you're all getting ready for tomorrow night's show, which will be the Monday night heist. Yeah, I was just about to belt out an Elton John tune, mate. Ah, that's good. See, that's what Sundays are all about. You know, relaxing and obviously spending time with the kids. So, whoa! Yeah, it's the animation of the table, isn't it? Well, Bambi's gonna get it. Everyone just seems to be having a nice relaxed No, it's well, basically what it is right now, this is like the talk show part of the me stream. So basically what we'll get is when we actually do come to obviously gameplay, this is what we should be coming out with. So if I just put this on here, there we go. That's what the gameplay will look like if I was actually playing. But you see, all I'm doing is tonight is just like relaxing and obviously talking to people and just obviously just chilling out, just getting the obviously the talk, like get a talking point out of it, you know. And like I say, this is my new show. This is the new Monday Night Heist. This is how Mrs. T, welcome. And this is basic. I just want to like I just want to like chill out on the Monday, have some fun. I mean, Nate, check this out. Check this out. I mean, put it this way. Monday Night Heist is a night of interaction. It's a game show. Can be obviously at the start of the show it's going to be talking and also playing video games and also doing the JB9 10 question quiz, which will also get you to play the Wheel of Fortune. And on top of that, we've got a new game, which is the Play Your Cards Right, and this is the introduction to Play Your Cards Right. Have a little look at this. Check this out. So, that was a damn experience. Yeah. So basically that is basically the start of the game show, really. And it's just at the minute it's just like sorting out little bugs. So that's all it is, and obviously testing it for tomorrow's stream, really. So but that is the how can we say, the start of the game show. And I hope you all like me assistant. This is me assistant's Georgia. So but there you go. That's what we got here, and that's what's in store for tomorrow. That's what's going to be happening tomorrow. It's obviously on tomorrow night's stream on the Monday Night Heist. So I've got DJ Garfy, I've got Mr. T, I've got Mrs. T, I've got Nate in here. Who else have we got in this stream right now? Who have we got, guys? Make yourself known. Come into the chat. Come in and chat to me. Who have I got available? Maybe we can do a party chat. If you're available, we can do a party chat right now. PlayStation Network. Tell you what, another thing, guys, which will I think's actually available right now. I think pretty sure she is available. I don't suppose anybody was watching the the little showdown between Jake Paul and obviously Ben Askren. I don't know if you guys are watching that. I don't even know if you guys are like any fans of Jake Paul. To be quite honest, I'm not. I'd rather be open and honest with everyone and just say, look, I think the guy's a complete, I think he's a complete douchebag. So, well, I'll tell you what it is, guys, which has been quite, this has been quite, it's been quite surprising because, I'll tell you the reason why it's been a bit funny about it. Basically, Jake Paul and Logan Paul are YouTube stars, okay? Basically just young lads. They've made an absolute fortune off YouTube, and they've totally decided to say, okay, look, we're going to enter boxing and stuff like that. As far as I'm concerned, is, you know, boxing is it's a total different world for them guys. And is it Nate Robinson, the basketball player? I know that he went toe to toe with Nate Robinson, I believe, and obviously he knocked Nate Robinson out, which is, hey, look, you know, that's fair enough. You know, to be quite honest, the basketball player has no, he's got no reason to be in a squared circle boxing, you know, especially with the age that he's at. So obviously Jake Paul knocked him out, and obviously now that he's knocked him out, it's been like a big hoorah of oh, you know, I'm the best boxer, I'm the greatest boxer, I'm now a champ, etc. The guy's had two boxing matches, 2 professional bouts, and what makes it even better is he's actually fighting Ben Askren. I don't know if anyone knows, but Ben Askren actually he actually fought George. Yeah, he should never have did it, Mr. T. I totally agree with you. To be honest, it wasn't his area to be in, and obviously he suffered the consequences on it. So, however, though, a thing that gets me, which will always stay with me from now, because after watching the press conference between Ben Askren and Jake Paul, the whole level of disrespect towards the fighters from Jake Paul, it's kind of like he's trying to be a Conor McGregor, whereas Conor McGregor obviously hypes his matches up and stuff like that. Muhammad Ali used to do the same, used to hype his matches up and stuff. But the thing with Jake Paul is, which I can't seem to get my head round, is the guy just seems to be prodding and poking the bear. And guys, I tell you what, when he was talking a lot of like smack to Ben Askren at this press conference, I mean, to be honest, I don't know how Ben managed to keep his like cool, but Jake Paul's actually getting trained by George Masvidal, and Ben Askren actually was knocked out within 5 seconds against George Masvidal. Jake Paul did call out Mayweather, but however though, there's always a grey line between Mayweather and whoever he wants to fight. Because one minute it's like, oh, I'll fight him, and basically it's like, oh god, it's so frustrating. I think that if you're gonna fight someone and you know you're gonna if you're gonna exchange blows via let's say social media, then guys, trade the blows, get the contract signed and fight. That's all you've got to do. Fight, and once the fight's done, shake hands, respect, walk away and stuff like that. But obviously, for what I witnessed at that press conference, in the middle of it, Jake Paul actually got George Masvidal up on a FaceTime and basically was mocking Ben Askren, or saying, oh, knocked out within 5 seconds, and oh, I like your flip-flops and stuff like that. Lost a lot of respect for George Masvidal after that. So but basically he's training this Jake Paul guy, kid, and honestly, the blow that Ben Masvidal actually took during the press conference, when basically just like palmed him, put his hand in his face and just like, yeah, you know this, I'm walking away from you, and basically face palmed him and walked away. But as he walked away, Jake Paul like gave him a body punch, sucker punched him, and Ben Askren actually actually sucked, like he just absorbed the punch and didn't even show any pain towards it at all. He just took it, and I'm thinking myself going, oh, you know, I honestly hope that it stopped within the first round, because this Ben Askren guy looks like, you know, he's going to tear Jake Paul another one, and I honestly hope he does. Or you wouldn't have done it, but like sucker punched him, or you wouldn't have obviously. I mean, to be quite honest, I mean, this Ben Askren guy took a heavy knee off George Masvidal, and I mean the guy's still there. Yeah, he wouldn't have fought at all. Nah, it's just their lifestyle, really. It's because basically it's just because they get a lot of money from it, you know. So I mean, fighting's fighting, you know, but that's their lifestyle. No, I totally agree with Nate Robinson. I totally agree. You know, I think the purse might have been a little bit too, lucrative, you know. But the problem that we have is we've got a lot of professional sportsmen entering sports that they don't belong in. I mean, one day, this is the way how I see it is in my eyes, after watching the Nate Robinson match, it did honestly look like he punched him like in the head on the way down. So, like I say, it was just a horrible fight. He should never have been in it, you know. Kimbo Slice, yes, I remember Kimbo Slice. Yeah, and I remember Kimbo Slice, and what an absolute beast of a man that he was. Yeah, you're right in what you're saying. He wasn't kind of made for the UFC. I mean, I wouldn't like to have met the guy in the dark alley, to be quite honest. But he would have been an excellent boxer. I thought he was great. He was just great at stand up. That's what I thought he was really great in, like stand up and stuff like that. And his standing game looked really cool. Like, but Kimbo Slice was Kimbo Slice? He was a fighter from Florida, wasn't he? Just checking Kimbo. I mean, he sadly passed away now. God rest his soul. Like. But yeah, guys, my opinion is that I honestly hope that Ben Askren actually really gives this Jake Paul a absolute hiding. He deserves it. Total disrespect is unreal. So, but positive vibes though. I just hope that after the fight it's all handshakes and, you know, that's the be and ends. That's the be and end of it, you know. Yeah, Miami, Florida. Yeah, you're right there, buddy. I just, you know, there's a... I just really do not like... I just don't like Jake Paul at all. Yeah, sounds about right, really does. 2 minutes in the fight and that was it. Too big for his boots, yeah, you're right. Too big for his boots. His little wee boots. Yeah, you know it is. I think Mike Tyson is like, Mike Tyson will be Mike Tyson throughout. And honestly, I think he's absolutely amazing, Mike Tyson. I don't think, obviously, we all know he's had his, we all know that he's had his, like, his difficulties in life and stuff like that. But if I had the choice between, you know what it is, I honestly hope that Jake Paul gave, like, obviously had a fight with Mike Tyson, because that'd be like Mate, that'd be like a dream come true, seeing Jake Paul go against Mike Tyson. Oh my life. Just to take a lesson from Mike Tyson. Ooh, my life. So what's happening, guys? What's actually going on in your area? What's happening? Dorothy, what's happening in your area lately? Is any upcoming gamers or anything like that happening, or? That's what I want to know. It's like, how do you guys? Here's a question for you guys. What do you guys prefer in your games? Do you prefer the commercial games or the independent games? That's a question I want to know. Yeah, he was just a beast, wasn't he? Just an absolute beast.
I'm glad you got him alive. Retribution shall be visited.
Well, that's what there was, and not a penny more.
I don't know if you guys can remember one boxer. I don't know if you remember Prince Nazim. Can you guys remember Prince Nazim? Well, okay, like independent games is like games like, say for example, made by Sony, like Ratchet and Clank. Take that back. Independent games is like people that make games, like Fortnite. At one point, Fortnite was an independent game, and obviously it's turned into this massive commercial success. And basically, obviously, what I mean by independent commercial games is obviously a commercial game, Red Dead Redemption. I don't know if you guys kind of like playing independent games. So, but no, you don't remember Prince Nazim. Wow, yeah, it's wow, he was some fast player. I say, boxer. Put it that way. He was so fast. It was like wow. Quite impressive, actually. Stripe, hey, thank you very much, mate. No, I appreciate that. Thank you very much, buddy. Ah well, but like I said, everyone has their own. Like I said, I mean, some people like the commercial games. I've got to admit, I am a commercial guy. Like, welcome in, Stripe Hype. Thank you very much for them bits, mate. Appreciate that. Stream was really good earlier, man. Honestly, I've got to say, I had an absolute howl watching your stream earlier. Obviously. Thank you very much, mate. Cheers. Like I say, this overlay here is from it's from Stream Elements. Anyone can use it, and it's here, and that's why I recommend everyone, if they can. I mean, fair enough. I mean, $8 is quite a lot of money, especially when you're paying it out a month and stuff like that. Stream Elements is free, but Brian the Zombie, or Fred. The Walking Fred. The Walking Fred. So, no, but honestly, guys, have you seen them guys do that kickboxing in the Philippines? You know, the bare legs, even the females be beating the girl. Well, to be honest with you, I mean, they've been doing that kind of thing over Thailand. I don't know if you remember the film Kickboxer with Jean-Claude Van Damme in. That stuff's the real deal, you know. It's like, that is the culture over there. Sorry, but if you ask me and says, oh, kick the tree, I'll be like, I don't think so. Yeah, ancient times. Whoa. I mean, meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, on Netflix. It's like some scary stuff, you know. It's the biz, like, guys, honestly, it really is. So let's phew. Honestly, guys, it's like, that is their culture in, like, obviously Thailand. Honestly, their main sport is kickboxing. That's I mean, whether you're a girl, boy, whatever, both, that is their culture, that's their sport. And some of them are like religiously like train kickboxing. Formerly known as kick heading. Aye, that sounds about right. It really does. Oh, so funny. Coffee, you're so funny, pal. Oh, hey. Ah, so funny, man. So, yeah. I tell you, guys. I tell you who's a really good fighter. you know, like a local lad. Sorry, by local lad, I mean a guy from obviously my end of the woods. You know, my stomping grounds. Straight paper, you might know him. It's Saj Hack, I believe. He's called Superman. Do I think some of them kids can beat up a grown man up? Yeah, it wouldn't surprise us, mate. It really, honestly, it really wouldn't surprise us. Some of them kids are like, they're just like, it's like exactly what you say. It's like, it's their religion. It's their religion, and that's what they do. They train like that, and they do it like as a they do it as so that they can obviously to make a living. You know, that's what they do, and it's quite frightening because I mean some of that. I mean, obviously I don't know about you guys. But some of the kids around, obviously our area now, in our country, some of them could be a 16-year-old kid, and he looks like a 27-year-old man, and I'm stood there beside the kid, and I'm like, no way. And this kid's training, and it's a perfect example. Anthony Joshua. Kids like say what is it, when he's 16 or something. I think that kid, I think he's been like that since he was 16, you know. And you know, I'm stood there and I'm going, you know, maybe I should have laid off the pizzas. Aye.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Hang on a minute, hang on. This was actually in this was like in the assembly hall, is that right? Is that correct? I remember, well, just in case everyone knows, obviously, yeah, right, okay. There was, I think it was three of us. I think it was, I think we had Sensei Dean Phillips with us, and I think it was also Andrew Nesbitt, Nez, and it was myself. And if I remember correctly, we were actually asked to come in to do like a little presentation on jiu-jitsu. So if anyone doesn't know yet, if anyone searches in like I mean Nez, yeah, well, obviously I don't know if you remember, but Nez had the black eye. It was all stitched up here and everything. Believe it or not, I don't know if you remember, years ago you used to have them little bikes, them little pedal clown bike things. But Nez was actually ran over by one of them little clown bikes on the hill, just outside the school, and it had actually gashed his eye open there, and I remember, obviously, oh, that's the story of it, mate. We were all going about saying, oh, you got jumped and you know, you got proper done in and everything. We were all saying, like, bigging him up like that. It wasn't. It was just because of young Phil was actually going down the hill on one of them little clown bikes, and obviously Nez had rolled in the direction that Phil had turned, and they struck each other, and obviously next thing you know, it was just blood, and oh, hey, we had to take him down to the hospital. And what they had done is they had stitched his eye, but they had also put the pus in to numb his eyebrow, and obviously his eye was like that, and it looked like he had went 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, honestly. So yeah, for everyone that doesn't know, obviously I still do jiu-jitsu. I've been practicing over obviously over lockdown, so I'm kind of like getting back into it this year. And plus, with us being a big guy, I've had to get a jiu-jitsu gi all the way from Florida, by the way, from a guy called Fat Boy Jiu-Jitsu. And honestly, guys, the gi is like absolutely unreal. But anyways, long story short, Stripe Hype. I remember actually doing that and coming in to having comprehensive school and doing a jiu-jitsu session and showing people obviously the wrist locks and throws and stuff like that. If anyone actually searches up on YouTube, there's actually a video of me doing what's called an embu, and you'll see obviously the size of it. I was 16-year-old, and basically just like literally like getting thrown around like a rag doll. And I remember like the speed. When I look back, I think, wow, if I'd only just laid off the pizzas. So you know what I mean. So right. That explains. So obviously, when I remember doing the session, I remember what I had said. I remember what I had Sensei Dean Phillips with, and basically we actually like we had no like setup whatsoever. We just remember going in and saying, you know, we'll do this and we'll do that and we'll do that and we'll show everybody like the white belt syllabus to I think it was up to the blue belt syllabus if I remember correctly, but we also wanted to show defense against knife attacks and stuff like that. And I remember Nez came in with a bat and I had to disarm Nez with a bat, and yeah, it was kind of cool, and it was pretty honourable to actually get asked to go back and do a session. So, but you know, I cannot believe that you actually remember that, because it was just the other day where I was going, hey, I remember I was actually asked to go into school and do a session on jiu-jitsu. So, but I am actually going. When lockdown's all over, I'm actually going back to jiu-jitsu and plan on actually finishing, get me black belt. I've been following the World Jiu-Jitsu Federation as well, and oh my lord, it seems to be doing all right. But I remember obviously when I was there was a very honestly really lovely guy called Robert Clark. He's like the guy that actually ran the organisation. He's the founder, and I remember 16, 17-year-old lad. No, you know what it is, mate. It'll be the only reason why, because we know that you could take a throw. Cheers, Garfy, mate. Thank you. No doubt we'll probably head over there soon, and come in and show the support, mate, as per usual. So, but no, thank you very much for dropping in, mate, and providing the laughs. So, you have a good stream, mate, and I'll see you over there. Alright, thanks very much, buddy. Take care. No, but Liam, you're right, mate. It was a really good day, mate, and a day that I'll never ever forget. So, but yeah, as I was saying about Robert Clark, he actually had a lot of time for his students, and believe it or not, mate, I was a 16. I'm gonna you peace out, mate. Thank you very much. I'll be over at your stream, show the support as per. So basically, yeah. But I still do basketball. I still do the basketball. Actually, I'll tell you what happened with the basketball club in Clegwell. Basically, what happened was the club was absorbed by an organisation. Basically, you know the mate, it'll be Newcastle Eagles. Basically, the club was absorbed by them, and basically what had happened was they had merged Jarrow and Hebden Basketball Club with Cardinal Hornets to become the Cardinal Stings, and that was all down to apparently money. Apparently it wasn't feasible, and the club had basically just like, it says, look, you either pack in or you merge in with this club to keep yourselves going. Well, obviously Jarrow and Hebden Basketball have like a 30-40 year history playing obviously around the northeast, you know. so it was a bit of a shame to let that go. So we decided to say, okay, we'll merge, and the club was actually merged with Cardinal Hornets to become the Cardinal Stings. And obviously I was still a player back then, and obviously I used to do the coaching on the youth side and do coaching kids basketball from the age up, and basically obviously we went up there, and what had happened was something had happened. A lot of finances were taken from the club, and it left the club in like I think it was a £1,500 deficit bill, which actually was left to the members to pay, despite them like taking the club from, like, obviously from Jarrow and Hebben. That bill was actually left to us to foot. So, and basically I just said, like, nah, there's no chance, there's absolutely no chance. And I remember we came away and we just took the club from obviously the Eagles and just said, it is, we're starting back up fresh. John was a part of that decision as well. So John was like, yeah, we're taking it away. And John still plays now and again. So, but it's honestly, mate, it's the memories just flood back. But I'm still coaching basketball, coaching the Cardinal Vipers, and we actually won the league last year. Well, before COVID come, so we actually won the league. So, well, when COVID come, because we couldn't finish the rest of the season because we had won the most games, they said, yeah, you guys are league champions. And we actually won the league. So we're just ready to start. Believe it or not, we were actually able to return outdoors today to go play basketball. So that's the reason why I'm like kind of waiting for a little bit of back to normality. But now, as I was saying about Robert Clark, he sadly passed away in 2012. But the guy was so respectful, like so lovely, such a gentleman. He had time for a snot-nosed 16-year-old kid like myself to take a photo, and that photo is actually on my Facebook. So if you actually have a look at it, and I'll actually post it obviously on the next announcement on the Discord and stuff, and obviously you can have a look. But yeah, that's a good one. So, but it's can you remember Mr. Thompson? He was a quality teacher, Mr. Thompson. He was quality teacher for. Honestly, if someone says, who would you say was your best PE teacher? I'd say like Mr. Henderson and Mr. Thompson. They were by far the best. Like Mr. Thompson's like even basketball knowledge was like spot on. Who was that? Who said that? Was it Mr. Henderson or Mr. Thompson? Yeah, but you know what it is, Liam, honestly, right? And I'm not defending him here in any way possible, right? But he could get in your head, like literally, and he could really like to the point where he'd say, oh yeah, you'll feel this and you'll feel that, and believe it or not, mate, believe it or not, one minute you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna feel it, and next thing you know, you're passing it more than what you did. I held the record for the kid to come into the school with the lowest SAT marks and to actually come out with an achievement of a B, of coming out with a B in sports studies. So I just missed out on an A by a couple of marks, and obviously Mr. Thompson was like, look, we don't want to declassify your result because you've overachieved, and that's what he would have been doing, mate. He would have been overachieving you. So obviously you've put the hard work in and you've done it, and basically that's been his plan the whole time. He used to do the same to us in basketball. And if you didn't like it, you go to Springfield. That's what he used to say. That's what he used to say. If you don't like it, son, go to Springfield. Oh, hey, what an absolute cracking blow. I knew he'd say that. I knew he'd say that. No, he was a cracking, you know what it is despite him being a teacher, despite him being, Jesus, what a memory. Yeah. You know what it is, despite him being a teacher, he was a class guy. And, you know, he used to actually, like, well, you know yourself, like, he used to take, the basketball sessions, and well, if you was playing games, you used to take teams and like go to away matches with teams. So
now who else wants to mess with me? That's a coward's move. This is just craziness. These ropes is hurting me. My holy Christ! No! I'm gonna make you wish you'd beg.
oh. Aye, he's good like that, like. See, he's like, with me, obviously, because I mean, I would say because at the time, being, you know, like being a thin lad, obviously I just kind of like, I thought, oh, I'll play football. Just wasn't to be. Basketball was like all the way for me, like. And I loved it. Good memories there, mind. Absolute classic memories. Absolute. Bloody hell. He's still playing, like? He's still actually playing football? Wardles. The old Wardles. Aye. Good memories there, mate. Can't believe you remember that though. Absolutely amazing.
Welcome, welcome.
Aye, we should, mate. Be nice to get all the lads together and we all go out and get a pint, like.
Bye then.
That'd be absolute quality. Be absolutely quality. So, but aye, and this is all our. That's the main thing. So, but yep, like I say, mate, it's I'm gonna get myself away in anyways. I'm gonna fly off to go raid Garthy, really, watch Garthy. Basically, I was just putting this little Sunday show on just so obviously just for a little bit of just chatting, like, you know, and just chill with everybody. So, and a little bit of memories there, like. I kind of really remember that, mate. I kind of wait, obviously, go back to see Nez and say, yeah, look, if Henry remembers that, you know. Aye, come over, mate. Come over, have a good laugh, man. Chill out and have a good chinwag. But I can't wait for all this to be over, and obviously, we'll go out and obviously grab a pint or two, you know. So, but good times, mate. Aye, absolute good times. So, but yeah, obviously, guys, look, thanks very much for everyone that's coming in, obviously, for the bits as well. Totally appreciate that. Cheers, Henry. Like I say, join us tomorrow night for the Monday night heist on the Baxter9 show, and obviously again, this is what the format's going to be, guys. If you're coming in, say for about half an hour, having a good just chatting, obviously good play for about an hour, and then striking straight into obviously the JB9 10 question quiz. Now remember, guys, if you play the JB9 10 question quiz, you have a chance to take part in the obviously the God, I'm getting shot here by somebody, I think. I am getting shot by somebody. So yep. So basically, if you take part in that, then basically you have a shot at going on to the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is, don't even think about it, lad. Whoa. Oh, what's going on there, like? Oh. So yep, so basically you come on the Wheel of Fortune. If you win on the Wheel of Fortune, you win a prize. But don't forget, we also play the new game, which will be it's going to be absolute. It's going to be a hit, put it that way. So I'm actually really looking forward to it. Really look forward to it, and so yep. So if you come in, play your cards right, basically you got a chance of winning. Some more prizes, really. So come on down. Play your cards right, and have an absolute belter time. So, but yep, come on down, guys, and I shall see you on the next one. Thanks very much, guys.